There's nothing that she can't do.
She has so much courage that we want to be like her.
She's still full of youthful energy.
She was my hero. For everything that she's been through, she was able to go and just continue to do what she loved.
She's still going, she's still playing in life, and that's pretty inspirational.
She can do anything that she did before she had the transplant.
In 1988, I had just given birth to my youngest daughter, and everything went really well. When she was 2.5 weeks old, we took off and went to California. I woke my mom up and I said, "Mom, something's wrong." And she said, "With the kids?" And I said, "No, with my heart." And they called 911 and got me to the hospital.
And when they saw how severe it was, they life-flighted her up to the University of Utah, where it was determined that she'd had a major heart attack. And while doing the angiogram procedure to check out her heart, they induced a second heart attack on accident.
The beauty of having that heart attack on the table was they were able to determine that the heart attack was caused by the hormone changes in my body during pregnancy. It's extremely rare and unusual. It was just a fluke.
She started getting sick, and after Christmas she was like she had the flu, and it just wouldn't go away. And finally she asked to be admitted to the hospital, and they took her in and started treating her in the hospital. It was determined that she was in heart failure and that she needed a heart transplant.
I said, "I won't go through a transplant, let me die." I had said goodbye to my family and waited to die, and obviously things turned around from there, and my organs started working again, and I got strong enough that they said, "You know, if you want a transplant, we need to list you." So they listed me on a Monday, and 3 days later, I was transplanted.
It was scary. I didn't know exactly what was going on.
They wanted me to get in the doctor clothes to be able to go into her room, and it scared me. So I remember looking at her through the window crying because I couldn't go in and see her.
Because I was so young, I didn't completely understand exactly what was going on. I just knew she was sick and that I missed her and I wanted her to come back.
The transplant went smooth. I remember them coming out and telling us that everything was successful.
I was very cautious and afraid for a while and not sure that I could just get out there and live my life to the fullest.
I think my family kept my mom motivated. Her kids were one of the most important things to her.
Well, the main goal I had after receiving my transplant was to raise my family. I wanted to see my children into adulthood. I wanted to be the one who was there when they got married and graduated from college. And when I was first transplanted, I said, "I want to live until I'm a grandma."
Her determination really drove her. She's not one to give up easily, and she's very strong, and she doesn't let things stop her.
It was about 4 months post-transplant that I went with my cardiologist, and she and we went to the golf course, and I hit a golf ball, and it just went straight down the fairway perfectly, and I went, "Yes, I can do this."
It seems that this whole transplant experience, Kally alone didn't share in that. Their whole family has. And I've ridden her coattails the whole way and just been amazed and excited by all the accomplishments and all the things she did.
Do I remember I've had a transplant? Every day. I never forget it. I never forget my donor. But after that, I forget about it, and I go out and I live my life. I don't live my life as a patient. I live my life as Kally Heslop, who, oh, by the way, happened to have a transplant. And I think that's the key to a successful life. You have to just go out and live your life and live it to the fullest and do everything you want to do and everything you can do.